Coach Sachs really excited about him. A point guard for the Bulls School in Potomac, Maryland. Ball there will stay with CNU. Foul called. And the usual lineup for Salisbury out there: Leader, Whitmer, Barsakowski, Jeter, and Wyatt Smith. For CNU, also their typical lineup here is Rashard Brown, number 11, gets the ball once again. Really deep guard play for CNU, and the big bonus for them is that they can rebound, like right there, battling in the paint, and Justin Hampton rising up in the air, nearly getting it back.
Yeah, we saw there our first batch of that Tim Daly versus Wyatt Smith there. Great job by Wyatt Smith going straight up, forcing that errant pass.
There's Wyatt Smith bringing the ball down. He can hit some threes. We saw him in practice earlier, hit a few. Driving inside against Daly. Can he win this matchup tonight? Kicks it out finally, and now Leader will take control of the offense. Swinging around, here's Barsakowski, who's lethal from three, to say the least. Whitmer driving inside, putting it up, tried to put a fancy move on Kevin Regenball, but it was knocked out of play.
A great move there. Nice job there by Whitmer to drive in, but just an even better block there by the Christopher Newport defense.
Alex Leader inbounding for the Seagulls here, trying to find Jeter. He does find some space against Carter. He hits another fader. Gordon Jeter, 2 for 2 so far today.
That's what we'd like to see so far in this season. Jeter somewhat quiet in some of the games early, but now getting his touches early and just doing absolutely great shots there. Perfect move there on that fadeaway.
Full court press coming from the Seagulls, and Sachs last couple of weeks really trying to get Jeter more involved. Says he kind of defers to Wyatt Smith at times. Two bigs inside the paint. That nearly knocked away. But Jeter here definitely showing some life, and Coach Krikorian really worried about Jeter because he went off 2 years ago to win SU their CAC championship here in this building. Rashard Brown fakes a three. A little bit of a step move. Tim Daly steps out. Brown driving in around Jeter, a little bit of a finger roll, and CNU is on the board.
That's a beautiful move there by Rashard Brown. You see there just how quickly he can turn on the Jets there against the bigger defender and Jeter. Beautiful finish there.
SU back the other way, 2 for 2 for Jeter so far today. See what the rest of the players could do. Here's Whitmer trying to make one go, but can't. It's rebounded by the captains. Justin Hampton, a player that's really built up his resume here with the captains, coming from a bench player to a starter consistently this season. Coach very impressed with his progression under his tutelage this season. Calls him a strong and athletic player that really is going to have a tough matchup tonight against Jeter.
Yeah, definitely, and it's going to be one of those ones we were mentioning, stressing the Wyatt Smith-Tim Daly matchup. That's going to be another one that's going to be very important to key in on.
Wyatt Smith going for the three, and there's Jeter, and those are the plays he likes to make, the hustle plays. He knocks it back out, and his team will keep possession.
Definitely one of those versatile players that does absolutely everything for this Seagull team, and it's definitely something we're going to be keeping an eye on.
Ball knocked away by Tim Daly as we continue to see that battle between the two bigs inside the paint. Really nice stuff we're seeing so far. 16:55 left here in the first half. It's a 4-2 lead for the Seagulls. Rashard Brown with the ball in his hands, getting inside Tim Daly, whips it out. There's Marcus Carter, really strong rebounder despite true guard play from him. Hampton going for three. He hits that one, and that's something I noticed in the CAC championship last year. Hampton, if you leave him open, he can hit them, although he doesn't very much.
Yeah, absolutely. Great job there by Hampton. Whitmer really doing a good job recovering on defense, getting a hand in the face, but just a great job there by Hampton to finish that one.
A 5-4 CNU lead here as the Seagulls get the ball back. Wyatt trying to put a little bit of a fade in. It'll go out off of Barsakowski. And it seems like Salisbury maybe, Drew, trying to force some shots here. We saw some nice fades from Jeter, but you're not always going to hit that shot with your bigs.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes, those good defense from Christopher Newport, just doing a great job. Jeter was able to get some looks in that situation by creating some space of his own. These Salisbury players so far just trying to throw some shots up, and that Christopher Newport defense really clamping down.
Yeah, two of the top 4 defenses in the nation coming in at number 3 and number 4, and of course that makes them the top 2 here in the Capital Athletic Conference. Tim Daly inside against Jeter. Spin moves inside, and there's a block from Gordon Jr., the senior, coming up big. Gives the ball of a deep three. It's Barsakowski. He can't hit it, and CNU gets the possession back quickly. Rashard Brown driving in, almost loses it against Leader. Here's Regenball. He can hit a three, and he sinks it. 2 straight threes for the captains.
And that's just how lethal that Christopher Newport team can be on that three-point line. If you collapse their defense on them, they are able to knock those shots down from three-point range.
Barsakowski here Driving inside against Brown, trying to put the ball up. He's blocked away by Daly. The other way, here they come on the transition. Going up, Brown can't sink it. Trying to get the rebound knocked away, and it's going to be called a foul in the air.
Yeah, tough situation there off the transition again. Barsikowski trying to force that one down the lane against 3 captains there on defense, but good transition defense there by Justin Whitmer to get back and really not give that ball any good looks.
Here's Kevin Regenball, the senior guard. Excuse me, that is Kutch Ellis, the freshman forward. Misread the number there. Coach calling him a consistent player to me. A lot of freshmen, that's something we didn't talk about. Freshmen for this team and also the true freshman guards for Salisbury really showcased today. Right balance of veteran talent and also freshmen learning the game at the college level from them on both of these teams.
Yeah, absolutely. That's how some of your younger players will really develop into key factors into your team later on. Having those veteran type of players, they can really learn and develop into quality players.
And Jeter inbounding the ball now, gets it to Teray quickly, a JUCO player coming onto the team this season. And Jeter, one of the players that really told me to start the season, he was looking forward to taking some players under his wing and teaching them, especially some of the new freshman forwards, as kind of leaving his mark here on the program.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what we'd like to see. You know, we were talking earlier about Adrian Strawn and just how effective he was as a senior leader. Wyatt Smith, Gordon Jeter, these type of players realize they're going to have to groom these younger players to take their positions when they leave.
Coach Sachs told me multiple times that no one did that better than Strawn. Strawn came in, got his offense and defense immediately, and that's why Strawn, he's off the court tonight, but he's going to become assistant coach under Sachs for the rest of the season. Wyatt driving in, putting a little bit of a nice touch on that one. He gets it in. That's a sweet move, a little bit of step and then float in the air.
Yeah, that's the power Wyatt Smith can really do, really taking the defender off the dribble there and finishing strong with that left hand.
Driving inside, it's Ellis trying to go for the dunk. He makes contact with the rim, but it's knocked away. SU gets possession back, down by 4. Over to Wyatt here, driving in. Wyatt Smith, a hook, can't get it to go, not enough on that one. Rebound coming down. Here come the captains once again, pushing the tempo, going to slow it up here. McFarland over to Fema. Can he hit the 3? Off the rim, no good. Quickly with the rebound. Dre Quickly, the Dundalk Community College transfer, seeing a lot of minutes for Salisbury early this season. Here's Leader driving in, a block by Ellis, and Salisbury losing control of their offense the last few minutes.
Yeah, looking like they're just trying to press so much, and that's just been leading to Salisbury trying to drive the lane against multiple captain defenders, not leading to anything easy.
Knocked away there, coming the other way. Can Salisbury convert? It's Whitmer in the air, and a nice touch there, and a little bit of a float into the basket. Transition points for the Seagulls, down by 2 here, entering the timeout. Nonetheless, it's a 58-56 lead for CNU. Regenball at the line. What does he do here? He clanks it. Rebound coming for Barsikowski, down towards half court. A heave. He sinks it! Barsikowski brings the lead and the win to Salisbury. 59-58. The shot is good, and somehow Barsikowski hit 2 in the game. Not much coming from beyond the arc, but he hit it when it matters most, and the team celebrates.